Who else has been waiting for the continuation of this beautiful dress? Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in my last tutorial, I already shared the cutting tutorials and the pattern drafting. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box of this video or comment section, so you watch how I cut this beautiful dress. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how to sew and join all the pieces together. Okay, so in my last tutorial, after cutting all the patterns, the next thing I want to do now is to transfer it to the actual fabric. Okay, so ensure your fabric is on a fold, just like you see me doing here. Then place your pattern this way, secure with your pin. All right. Then from the neck width, go ahead and make a straight line this way. So after making your straight line, you sketch the side, sketch the down part, sketch the armhole side, and also sketch the shoulder side. Okay. When sketching, ensure you add your half an inch stitching allowance. All right. So after I was done with this, next thing I want to do now is to cut it out. So what I have on that space was 6 inch. So if you want to add 7 inch or 8 inch, you can also do that. Okay. The more wideness, the more cowl neck effect you get. All right. So after I was done cutting this, next thing I want to do now is to is to cut out the lining for the front piece. Okay. So I'm going to just remove my pins and the pattern as well. So this is what I had here, guys, after I was done cutting. So I want to open it up, and you can see I now have the cowl neck effect. Okay, so let's dive right into the sewing. So these are all the pieces. I already transferred everything to the actual fabric, and I'm going to start the sewing from the front piece. Okay, so this is the front piece. You can see I spread it. So this is the shoulder, okay, and this is the armhole. So the next thing I want to do now is to go ahead and sew the lining. Okay, so I use the same fabric as the lining. Ensure you use the same material or fabric as the lining as well. Okay, so for the length I have here, it is 10 inch, and you can see I stopped it at below the armhole side. Okay, you can see how I cut this. So I have 10 inch for the length of my lining. I cut this out of camera for the sake of time. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and place them the right sides facing each other, and I'm going to go ahead and sew with half an inch on this upper side. Okay, with half inch. Then after sewing, guys, this is what I have here. I also made a top stitch from the shoulder to the armhole. So once I'm done with that, next thing I want to do is to use this white bias to pipe the armhole side. Okay, so I only cut the lining for the front piece. The back piece and the rest of the dress does not have any lining. Okay, so if you can also cut your lining for all the piece. If you're working with a plain material, go ahead and cut all the linings. Okay, so it will give it a very neat finishing. Okay, so I'm going to use this bias to pipe the neckline, the armhole, and the zip allowance side, everything. All right, so after I was done piping, guys, this is what I have here. You can see where I actually piped with the bias. Okay, and I also repeated the same thing on the front piece. Okay, so this is the down part. I'm going to place it the right side facing each other. These are the both piece for the front, both the down part and the upper part. So I'm going to just place them the right side facing each other. Do the same thing for the back piece as well. So after joining the half length, this is what I have, and you can see the cowl neck effect. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to place the back piece. You just place the shoulder side this way, place them right side facing each other now, then go ahead and sew with your half an inch. All right, so guys, after sewing, this is what I have here. So I also trim the shoulder side. After trimming it, guys, I will just secure the zip allowance side with my pin. After securing the zip allowance with my pin, I will secure the side as well. Okay, so go ahead and secure with your pin. Okay, we are about to shape this dress. All right, so go ahead and continue doing this till you get to the other side.
Learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. Don't fight the fire. Too much, too fast. So burn us out. We walk the wire, love. Don't make me read your mind. I know it. Learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up.
So guys, after pinning, the next you want to do now is to place the back piece this way. Okay, so from the waistline of your back piece, come down from the waistline, come down by 8 inch. So you're going to attach your zip on that side. You can see where I'm pointing at. After attaching your zip to the other side, next you want to do now is to go ahead and use your 1 inch and sew from that 8 inch to 10 inch or 11 inch or 12 inch. Then the rest is your slit. If you don't want to add slit to yours, you can just decide to sew everything. Okay, so guys, after I was done with this, next thing I want to do is to shape it. Like after attaching the zip and everything, I will just go ahead and shape the dress. Okay, I will shape the both side with the bust measurement, the waist measurement, and the hip measurement, and also fold the hem part with the 1 inch allowance I added. Okay, repeat the same thing on the other side and fold. So guys, after sewing, this is what I have here, and I also fold the hem part, as you can see. So this is the back view of the dress. You can see my slit. I've already gone ahead to fold everything. Okay, and I made use of invisible zip. Okay, make use of invisible zip is very necessary. And again, what I did here was to iron a very light gum stay, like a very light gum stay, the lightest of it all. I noticed the fabric was a kind of stretchy, so that's why I ironed my stay. I be gum stay there, then I attach my zip, so it's going to enable the zip sit very perfectly at the back side, just like you can see in the video. Okay, so at this side you're going to just attach your pressing button. Okay, and this is basically all for today's tutorial. Guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. You can see the dress is very beautiful. You can see how the zip side is just relaxing. This is very, very beautiful, and it's very easy to make. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Bye bye.